What's going on, Jerome's Raw, Real Garage Rant? And yeah, today is my birthday. I'm 39 years young, almost a big 4-0. And the whole thing is like, you're only as old as you feel. And I feel exactly the same way as I did in my 20s. I don't know. Although you can tell when it's going to rain because the bad knee starts acting up. Oh, it's going to rain. We need this rain. Actually, we don't need jack squat for rain as of late. I mean, what the hell's going on with the great state of Minnesota? Like, hey, I like Seattle. I choose not to live there. Why'd Seattle come to me? I don't like it, man. But either way, so birthdays, you're supposed to be reflective about all this stuff. What have you learned? I haven't learned jack squat, right? Yeah, especially when it comes to this stupid team and football, right? And so another year older, and another step closer to the dun 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 dun. That was supposed to be like a pirate dirge, not like a wedding procession. Anyways, but the whole thing is like, hey, I've seen some great teams. 98 was fantastic, 2017, 2001, the Chronic, etc. And what's disappointing? So the last time the Vikings made the Super Bowl was like a decade before I was born. It's BS. All right, so all these old OGs talk about like, well, the Vikings are 0-4 in Super Bowls. I can't even get my damn team to a Super Bowl. I only have NFC title game disappointment and now NFC divisional game disappointments. That's what I have. Like, I feel like a Cowboys fan now. Owned. But I got faith. And, I'm definitely not pushing sports on my kids, even though. So I'm kind of glad that my grandpa and dad, pushed sports fandom on me. Although they could have picked better teams. Well, I feel like the Twins were fine. Although they did have to go from worst to first twice. But the Twins, Vikings, some Gophers. Timberwolves weren't really a thing until I was like 5. Yeah. But I'm not going to push fandom on my kids, mainly because, who knows if they'll even like sports. Now, I love sports because it meant I got to spend time with my dad and grandpa and going to games, and was fantastic. My dad and I would go to every single Vikings-Packers home game until he passed. And, yeah, I mean, great memories with the kids, but also I fully understand that being a Vikings fan, you are entering a world of pain. You just really are, man. And so there was a picture of Ezra wearing a Vikings onesie from a couple weeks ago. It's just like, if it can't be in my lifetime, like, can it at least be in his lifetime once? I mean, could we just have lightning in a bottle one time, where the Vikings, all the stars align? Maybe they're 9-8, or hell, by then it's gonna be 18-game season. Maybe they're a perfect 9-9, and then they sneak in the playoffs as the 9 seed, which I'm sure that they'll expand at some point, and then they just have a magic carpet ride, win 5 games, and win a Super Bowl. That's all I want. That's all I want, man. Yeah, and the question is, do you start getting worried as the years go by? And the whole thing, like I should be in like midlife crisis mode, right? Because life expectancy is 76. So I'm past. I definitely need to get myself a Corvette. Although I feel like Corvettes are wasted on old people, because it was Father's Day last week, and the 65-year-old dad and grandpas are just going to take that Corvette out that they only take out 4 times a year. It might be rain, and then they drive 62 in a 70. It's just like, don't want to redline it. But I'm feeling really good about things, and also the whole thing of that's it's not the destination, it's the journey. BS. I want this to be a destination, but the journey is pretty damn fun too, because like I said, I've had some amazing memories with some of my loved ones, current and past, as well as building up this channel and community and having it be a ton of fun. And there's a saying that says, find what you love and let it kill you. And I know it's a little bit morbid, but I feel like it is good advice, because find what you're passionate about, find something that you love, and doing these videos and building up the Jerome's community, it's a really fun side hustle, and don't want to say it's like my life's passion, because I mean, I feel like that sounds a little corny, but do I enjoy doing it? Yeah. And do I gather a lot of, satisfaction and gratitude by doing these videos and talking ish, and it's like, hey, Jalen Naylor, this is the year. Yeah, I do. And again, putting in all this work, I just feel like one day, just like it'll be so sweet, because compound interest is extremely important in life and in relationships. And like the more time you put into someone, like the more that snowballs, the more value you get. Same thing with this channel. Like the more time we put in, I feel like the more the value accumulates and accumulates, and then all of a sudden that number goes up and up and up exponentially, and eventually, might not be your 39, might be 40, might be 49, might be 59. Don't care. As long as it happens, baby. And we'll do it together. And that's what's glorious. But that's it. Raw, real birthday rant. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.